here's how I would go to the propagation method of African violets. I was given these African violets by a relative, and I can tell from what I know that the mother leaf that they used is still involved in the planting. They look beautiful. They're great. I love African violets, but I'm going to reuse the mother leaf to make more. But I'm going to show you a method that's going to give you more plants per leaf when you propagate this way. Okay, so the first thing that you want to look for is, you don't want to look for the bottom leaves in an old African violet, because they're dying. It's probably somewhere in the middle, but I can tell that this is the mother leaf that was used. You need a sharp object. You know, you can use scissors. X-Acto knife is probably good. But you want to take this leaf or leaves from your plants. So we're going to take them at the base, because there's no reason in taking them from the end, because they're never going to produce another leaf. So we're going to take them from the base. Okay, so you have the opportunity, if you propagate these correctly, you have the opportunity to grow at least 9, 10, 12 plants from these leaves. So what you're going to do is, you don't want the leaf touching the soil. Of course, that would cause rot. So you're going to clean the leaf. You're going to look at it. It looks okay. All right, good healthy plants. So this is too long for what I want to do. I want to make sure that when I plant at a 30 to 45 degree angle to keep the leaf above the soil. And I want to cut at a 45 degree angle, so that it gives, all of your baby plants are going to come from this cutting. Okay, it's going to root below, sure, but the angle that you cut is what gives you the majority of your baby plants. If you just cut this like this, you're going to get 1, 2 plants, and you plant it straight down, it's going to take 3 months to come up, and maybe you get a plant. You take this, and don't do this at home, and you cut at this angle, you're going to get several plants to come from this. You have to cut at an angle, okay? You can even go deeper than that. You can go 30 degrees if you need to. This is about the right stem size here. Okay? And the medium that you use, it needs to be something that is very porous. Something that, you know, is not going to soak down tight. Something that, this is already moist. Okay? This is peat, compost, and perlite. This is something that's not going to cause compaction. You want the roots to be able to grow, and it's very simple. The reason that I don't even have to make a hole, it's going to go in here at this angle. We're done. Go in at a 45. Let the leaf rest on the plastic. You can use smaller containers. The worst thing you can do is overcrowd. You never want to overcrowd. You'll have baby plants coming up behind your leaves, under your leaves, and you're not able to control it. These are at a 45, so your baby plants are going to come from here, here, here. Sometimes even if I know here in a couple of weeks that they're rooted by barely tugging on the leaves, then I'll go ahead. What I'll do is I'll scrape away the dirt here to give a shallower area to where the baby plants can come up. When the baby plants come up, and they're about the size of a 50-cent piece, they're ready to be pulled apart. Now I will tell you, each of these are going to put at least 2 plants, if not 3 to 5 on each one. They will come off of the mother plant, the mother leaf, if you'll work them off slowly. This leaf can be utilized again. So, simple, easy. That's my take on it. This is how I propagate African violets.